Okay, let me hope you are seeing my screen. Yes. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so let's go. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Yes, my name is MRD. That is my business name that I use, but you can call me Deus if you feel it is okay for you. But business name I use MRD. That's when you can simply get me. Okay, so we have here the list where they are showing us to be delisted. So whenever you find that the coin is to be delisted, don't bother to trade it. Okay, don't bother to trade it. Just leave it. Just simply leave it, ladies and gentlemen. So here we have this word change. I know most of you don't know its use. We are on home page of Royal Chu. So we have this word change. So when you click this change above, okay, so when you click on this change again, it will show you the coins which are performing badly. Okay, you can look at them now. One is here, another one is here, another one is here, another one is here, another one is here. So these are the worst performing coins. So on the worst performing coin, if you are doing analysis on Royal Chu, if you are doing analysis on your trading view, you want a coin to trade, it is better, it can be easier for you to get a signal from these ones which are in red, in big red. But remember, avoid this one which is having to be delisted. Are we together? Avoid that one. So let us click on one coin. Maybe let us choose this one or this one, any. Okay, and we see how it is performing. I understand. So remember, we are within Royal Chu. We are within Royal Chu and we are looking at the coin. Now this is 1 hour, and we can see this coin is down using it is called Bollinger Bands. These three lines that you are seeing on screen, it is called Bollinger Band. Bollinger Bands. So these are three lines, but they have signal. They have signal. They can easily show you where the market is heading. Okay, so that is Bollinger Bands. But remember, I have told you this is 1 hour, and I don't like 1 hour. We have to switch to 4 hours. 4 hours. So we go to 4 hours and we see how this coin is performing. So you can see that whenever this market touches here on this line, the down line, it is always react. It is always react, and you can see the performance. So therefore, from there, okay, we scroll down and we look at this point. We can see that there is a strong sell on this signal, on this coin. The pointer is pointing on what? On sell. But when we go to 15 minutes, let us sit on 15 minutes. There is sell as well, but not strong this time. And now we scroll down and we compare. The most of signals are here. The most of indicators are here. So we have to check what is the we can see we have one buy, another one, then another one. We only have 3 buys. There is no way how you can buy this coin, yet we have only 3 buys and we have 11 sales. Hey, so before you always enter the trade, you always also use common sense. Use common sense and also check. Just check, because this is our business. Since it is our business, we need to understand each and everything about the business. Therefore, Since we need to understand the business, we have to check before we trade. Yes, we have to check the coin before we trade. So I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you here. Now, 11 sales and only 3 buys. Hey, there is no way how you can buy. Only 3 indicators are showing you to buy, but 11 are showing you to sell. There is no way how you can buy this coin. Okay, so let me check. So when we go to technical indicators, we say that it is maybe very easy for us to understand the coin that will give us money. When you go to technical indicators, we can see RSI, we can see stochastic, we can see MACD and many others. But when you check on this technical, we can see that there is one buy. You see, there is one buy. 3 are neutral. No sale. But remember, if you are to consider the RSI, what you need to understand, it should be below 40 for you to buy. This value should be below 40. Talk about 35, talk about 30, talk about 20, around there. But it is around 40 and above. No buying. No buying. Remember, we are on 15 minutes and we are checking how the indicators are reacting on this coin. Are we together? Yes, I think we are together. Okay, let's check another coin. The same process. Click on 15 minutes. We are there. We can look at how the Bollinger Bands are reacting. Here we can see the open. It was open. Now meaning the coin is dropping. The coin is dropping. You can see how the candles are following this downward line. They are following it as the market is dropping on 15 minutes, remember. And we move down and we look at the moving averages. What are they telling us? Only 3 moving averages, they are telling us to buy. 11, they are telling us to sell. So let's click on technical indicators and we see as well. Here, this one is better than the other one. Buy is 0. Neutral is 3. Sell is 1. But remember, I told you, if you are to use RSI, you better buy the coin when it is below 40 and you can give it margin calls. You can give it margin calls and you are good to go. And you are good to go. So let us do this analysis on this coin and we see how best we can set the margin calls and we enjoy it. Okay, and we enjoy it. Let me just stop sharing here. Then I share my screen here. Then we see this coin is called. Okay, hope you are seeing my screen, ladies and gentlemen. My screen should be on. Okay, we are here. The coin is called what? Moses, have you seen the name of coin?
The name of the coin? It was BLZ.
BLZ. BLZ. Okay.
Yes.
Let's get it here. The network is a bit low. Just a minute. It is loading. It is coming. No problem. Okay, this is BTC. Okay, we need the other one. Let me see here. I'll add it here. It is called the B. Now blink. Is B. Now we write BL Z. Okay, so I add USDT such as that. Okay, I need this one on Binance. I click plus. Okay, it is already here, so let me open it. So now this is the coin that the RSR, they are telling us to buy it. Now this is the coin. Now when you look at this coin, it is completely down on 4 hours. So when we check on 1 day, let us check here. When we check on 1 day, we check on 1 day and we see how it is performing. Can you see? On 1 day, it is completely down. It is completely down. Look at this. Now, this was the previous support that we had. This was the previous support that we had here. And we can see now market breaking it. I don't know whether you're understanding the support and resistance. Problem. Now, this is support for us. As I'm going to show you. We can see market touching here, going up, coming back, going up, coming back, going up, and finally we passed through the what? The support. This is the support. Therefore, what next? This is a new support. Rather, this is the new what? The new low. So we expect the market to first come back here, then it may drop. It may drop. It may drop. So meaning, before touching this line here, the red line here, for you will be out. For you will be out according to this performance, how it is performing. Okay, and for example, when we look at the Fibonacci now, the Fibonacci, how many of you understand Fibonacci? The Fibonacci is an indicator that we use to analyze the market, whether the market is in downtrend, whether the market is in uptrend. So we can look at this 0 here and 100 is here, meaning whenever we see 0 at the top, 100 down, meaning the coin is in uptrend. Even though it is here, very soon it will react and it will change the direction. So this is, but remember, this is 1 day, and we can check 4 hours. What is happening on 4 hours? On 4 hours, it is showing us the coin is in a downtrend. We can see it is below 0. It is below 0. It is trying to form new lows. We have lower low. In a downtrend, we have lower highs. So meaning here, this is our lower low. Currently, the market is too down at this point. And again, we have what we call the lower high. Yes, the lower high. So this is how the market should move in a downtrend. It should be having the lower low and the lower highs. So that is how it is moving. And currently, we expect this market, at least if it is to drop, it may drop from here up to here, which is around 11%. So if you are trading this coin, you should be having margin calls that can cover 11%. Are we together? It can cover 11%. There you are okay. We expect the market to turn or to reverse from here, and it can move up to 0% here of Fibonacci. Therefore, you have corrected 17%. From here, where we expect that this market can drop, you will collect 17%. What if I enter and we fail to drop? It is very fine. You can also correct your 18%. From here, where it is, up to 38% of Fibonacci. So therefore, there is no need to fear. If we buy from here and market doesn't drop, we can take 17%. If we drop, and make sure you have margin calls, and we can have 17% as well. You get the point? So I'm going to show you. Okay, if you are to trade this coin, if you are to trade this coin, you make sure you have 11% drop. So let's go. Let me stop sharing here, and we share again here. Let's share screen. We share screen. Hope you are seeing my screen. Let's go. So we come here. Now I'm trying to show you how you can decide and trade it. So you open it. I understand. I understand. Then you create. Then we have create again. So we click on trade settings here. Trade settings here. Okay, you open trade settings. Then you come here. Or no, choose a strategy setting. Remember, I believe each of you are having your own strategy. Yeah. But most of you, your strategies, Allah, they are not understandable. It is not easy to understand them. So now, guys, this is my strategy now. I have my $50 here, and I have my 16 margin calls, number of margin calls. And remember, according to analysis, we are likely to have 11% drop. But our strategy that we are having here, it may be giving us more than 11%. This is not a case, my dear friends. This is not a case. Just what we need to understand, the coin can even drop more than 11%. Therefore, since you are sure that the coin, according to your analysis, can drop 11%, then your strategy is having 30%. What is the issue now? Where is the issue, my dear friends? No issue. Are we getting it? No issue. Even though after doing your analysis, you expect the coin to drop 5%. But surprisingly, your strategy is having a drop of 30%. Dear friends, there is no issue here. Use the same strategy. If market uses 5% drop, it is okay. If it continues dropping up to 10%, it is okay. But for you, you have a 30% percentage drop. Are we getting the point? Therefore, we can look at what? We can look at the number of margin calls. We have 16. Then we can come here. On margin configuration, we first check. Remember here we said we are taking either 17% or 18%. So it will be according to you. If you want 5%, that is you. If you want 3%, that is you. Remember, to decide which take profit are you taking from the market, it's up to you. Are we getting the point? It's up to you. Me, my role is to do analysis, and I give you the coin. That this coin will give us maybe 5%. But for you, if you are okay with 2%, my dear friend, take it. Because for you, you feel okay with it. It is very fine, ladies and gentlemen. Are we together? So therefore, let's check on margin configuration. Now, when we get 0.3, remember my first buy is what? What is my first buy? Let me see how many of you are following. What is my first buy according to this strategy? Open your microphone and talk.
It's 50.
It's 50. Yes.
50.
Our first buy here is 50. Okay? But don't worry. If you can't manage 50, it is okay. You can put what you can manage. 30, 20, 10. It is okay. Because that's what you can manage. Some can even put 1,000 on first buy. Okay? So it's a matter of understanding what we are doing. Simple. Nothing much. So my first buy, according to this strategy, is $50. Now, when I buy with 50 and the market doesn't drop, what will I earn? I will earn my 17% of $50. And if we drop, the robot will add more money, topping on $50. And for example, when you check here, the 0.3 you are seeing here, when you get 0.3 times 50, we get 15. I think I'm right. Therefore, when this coin is dropping, when it will be dropping, I will be buying with 15, whereby this 0.3 is representing $15. Can you give me a thumbs up? If you are understanding this. Are we getting the point? Musisi is getting it well. Thank you so much. Are we getting the point? The 0.3 we are seeing here is representing $15. Because our first buy is what? Is 50. Therefore, it is 0.3 of 50, whereby it will be 15. And you may find that out of 50 that I used as first buy, if this coin keeps dropping, I can end up using $100. Are we getting the point? So if I get my 17% of $100, there is no problem. There is no problem. Me, I'm okay with it. Okay? And if we don't drop to buy more margin calls and we use only $50, it is okay. That's why me, I normally say, at least we put first buy, we put some good money, then we leave some for margin calls, such as that if we don't drop, we can benefit from our first buy. But remember, the first buy can be 20% of your capital that you want to invest in the coin. Then the 80% can be money for margin calls. Are you understanding this one, Mr. Virunji? Hope you are getting it.
Yes, I'm getting.
We have to use little money on first buy. Then most of the money should be for margin calls, because we have seen in most cases the market is always dropping. Is always dropping. Is always dropping. Now imagine if we don't have margin calls, when this market is dropping all the way from here up to here, when it is coming back, what will you benefit from it? Nothing. If you don't have margin calls, nothing you will be benefiting when this market is reversing to come back. Are we getting the point? We put margin calls such that the market can't drop like this. It will never. It will drop smartly. Smartly. Now, as it is doing this reverse, for us we are making money. As it is doing this, after buying margin calls, you are selling now, because this is the raise. The market is raising a bit. By raising a bit, you are making money. Are we getting the point? By raising, you are getting money. That's why we have what we call margin calls. Now you can look at the strategy. On first buy, I have 1%. What does it mean? It means I'm instructing my robot that whenever you see there is a drop of 1%, you can go to my balance and pick $15. That's what it means. But remember, this $15, it is added on my first buy, which was 50. That is it. And now again, I have $15, rather 1.5% drop. Then you go and pick another $15. After another 1% drop, go and pick $15. after 1.5, go and pick $15. You get the point? We can end up having $60 being added on 50. If we drop, we manage to drop. If we get it is 1% plus this, plus this, plus this. That is, this is 3, this is 5. If market drops 5%, it means I will have added $60 in the market. And remember, we had the other 50, and now in total we have 110 in the market already. You get the point? And we all know that from first call up to fourth call, these margins are independent. Rather, sorry, it is calculated as one margin call, because all of this money will be added on your first buy, whereby your first buy we had put $50. But it is not a must to everyone to put $50. No, one can put 100 according to your capital, according to your strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, you can put 100, you can put 200 according how much you have. For example, I may be having 700 and I want to use 700 in one coin. You get the point? Meaning I can decide and I put my 200 on first buy. When the market is dropping, I'm buying with 15. And remember, the balance is out of 700 is 500. Meaning I have 500 on balance to buy margin calls. You get the point? You get the point? So at this point, it's up to you. You can decide to use the 15 as the market is dropping. You can even increase and use 20. As the market is dropping, you are buying with 20. But do you understand why are you putting 20? Do you understand why are you putting 15? That is the reason why we are here. Nothing else. The strategies are many, but it is a matter of understanding. Someone can decide and double here. Someone can double and double here and double here and double here. As long as you know what you are doing. Don't just copy and paste because they told you to put here 0.1 and you don't understand the reason why they are putting that one. If I ask you, why are we putting 0.3, you can be able to answer that because we want to buy with 15. Our money is retro. That is it. If you want to use 20, then put 20, as long as you have your money. Hope you are getting my point. Therefore, according to the balance, I decided to use this strategy. I think it is using around 250 capital. Okay, so when we add this drop, we end up getting around 25 or 30%. But remember, our coin that we are going to trade is having on a drop of 11%. Yes, we don't care. And again, you are not 100% sure whether it will only drop 11% or whether it will not drop. You are not sure. But since we are not sure, we have to get prepared all the time. We have to get prepared all the time. Let us have enough margin calls, even though the signal is saying what? It's saying we are getting only 15% drop. Don't mind about the 15% drop, ladies and gentlemen. The 15% is like the 11% we have measured. You get the point? On coin, we have measured 11%. that the coin can simply drop 11%. But again, we are not 100% sure. There's no guarantee that it will only drop 11% or 15%. Therefore, that's why I advise you that we can have our 25% drop up to 80% drop. It is okay. Because we are not sure. But you find someone having 5% because they are using, here they are putting 0.5. 0.5. Now, when you put here 0.5, and you put 0.3, and you put 0.2, you put 0.3. Now, when you add them, you end up even not getting 2%. You end up even not getting 2%. Now, we are imagining now, what if market drops 20%, and for you have only 2%? What will you do? If you decide to use this one, then make sure you develop patience. You develop patience. Otherwise, it's you will be crying on the group, I have spent 4 months in the coin. It is not selling. Yes, it is not selling because what you used, it is not favoring it to sell. Your margin calls are done, your money is done, and nothing you are getting from the market. Me, I will be better than you, even though my coin is in negative 25 and I'm earning $1, $2, 0.5 every day. I'm better than you, who is waiting without earning anything. That's where I stand. $1, $2, $0.5 is better than spending 4 months in the coin without earning anything, because you used 0.2, 0.3, 0. What drop? Who told you that the market will drop only 2%? Who told you? Is the prophet told you that the market will only drop 2%? No. Even though he's a prophet, he has no right. You get the point? So put here your 0.2, 0.3, 0.2, 0.3, as you know that you will either spend longer in the market without earning, or you will not earn anything until market recovers and you sell everything. You get the point? Maybe if you want to tell me that you are using 0.5 and you have maybe 80 margin calls, there you can hear. Because I can understand that 0.5 times 80 is 40. Meaning we are getting, at least we can be able to cover for 40%. Yeah, I'm okay with you. But my dear friend, if you know that you are using 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, 0.3, and you have only 10 margin calls, or you have only 15 margin calls, my dear friend, if you multiply your 0.0, if you add them together, you end up having 7% drop. Now what if market drops? But it is okay. If you feel like for you are okay. If you spend a month without earning, you are okay, then use it. But me, I'm not seeing the reason why we are using 0.2, yet market can drop 40%. Now what are we trying to get from here? What are we getting? What are we trying to get? And you find someone having only 7 margin calls, but the call drops are 0. something, 0. something, 0. something. And when there is a smaller drop of 5%, for you are finished. Your robot is no longer buying. We getting the point. Me, I'm just giving you knowledge. I'm not against any strategy. But are you understanding why you are putting the strategy? Simple, nothing else. I'm asking. If you decide to put 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, do you understand why are you putting them there? That is the simple question. You get the point? So put your 0.5. It is okay as long as you know the reason why you are putting it there. But don't put there because you have seen someone using it. Do you know how much he's using? He may decide to put 0.5 because he has money. But for you, you don't have money. And for you also, you are using the same strategy. We get it? Okay, so let me change it back to my 1%, my 1.5, then my 1%, then 1.5. Me, I can stay longer in the market, but earning. But for you using 0. You will stay longer in the market without earning. That is the difference only. Hope we are getting it. Ian, are you getting this point here? Ian from Kenya, are you getting this point from here? My dear friend, Alfred, are you getting the reason? Are you getting the difference? There's a big difference. Using 0.
Yes, I'm getting the difference.
Here, you will spend longer in the market without earning. Me using this strategy, yes. I may spend time. I may take longer in the market but earning at the same time. That is the difference.
Yes.
If we don't drop, but for you had used 0. something here, if we don't drop much, maybe we drop up to here and we recover. Yes, you will make money. You will make money. Now, let us assume you have invested here $20, here 50, here 70, here 100, here 120. Let us stop from there. And here you are using 0.5, 0.3, 0.5, 0.2. I want you to get the difference. 0.4. We are stopping at this point. And remember, the first buy you had used maybe you are $100, and now you are investing all of this money again after dropping this percentage. When we add them together, 0.5 plus 0.5, that is 1%, plus 0.3 and 0.2, that is 0.5, that is 1.9. Your total percentage drop is 1.9, and you are investing all this money. How much is this? 120 plus 100, that is 220. Plus 100, that is 320. Plus 50, that is 370. Plus this one, 390. Plus this one, 460. Now imagine you are investing 360 after a drop of 1.9%. You are investing all this money. What is the reason behind? What is the reason behind? Maybe if you have 10,000, like I told you, you may be having money. There you can defend your strategy. You may be having $20,000. There you can support, you can defend your strategy. But my dear friend, we have $500, we have 1,000, we have 3,000. we have $50. There's no need of putting this. If we drop 2% and you have invested all this 360, which is okay, you have invested it, you will get your good money. For this case, maybe you are getting your $15 from market. Okay? One day, me, I'm getting my $5. You are getting 15, I'm getting $5. But that is a good day for you. Are we together? The market dropped, the market has dropped just only 2%. Are we together? There you are getting your $15, which is okay. Me, according to the strategy I'm using, I've got my $5. I want you to get me clear. For you, you have earned $15 using 0.0.0 drop. Me, I've earned $5 using my 1%, 1.5, 1%, 1.5, 2%, 2.5. And my drop is covering 30%. But for you, your drop is covering only 5%. You have got your first $15 one day, and I have also got my $5. But now we are assuming, what if market drops, keeps dropping? Are you safe? You will use all your 360, and now you will wait until market recovers. If we keep dropping, for you, you will wait until market recovers. But me, I will not wait. I will keep earning because my strategy is covering 20% up to 80%. Let me hope you are getting the difference. All strategies are good. All strategies are good according where the market is going. You may use 5% drop as in total, and we drop only 2% and we recover. There you are making money. It is okay. But may I have my 30% drop? When the market is dropping, I'm using my command slowly. I will make my $5. It is okay. But when we keep dropping, for you, are you safe with your 5% drop total? Are you safe? Do you have more money on balance, such as that you buy another coin? You get the point? So, I rather keep in coin, even though it is -5, even though it is -10, even though it is -20. I rather keep there while earning. I rather keep there while earning. Me, I will not use the 0 point. Even though I have 20,000 capital, I will never use 0 point. 0.2, 0.3, that one no. Me, according to my understanding. If I have my good money, I can use this one, 0.5. But I can put here on the first 4. I can put here 0.5. I can put here 1%. I can put here 0.5. I can put here 1%. That's when I have money. Then the rest of percentages, I can go to 1, 1.5, 2%, 2.5. But you can see the strategy here. I'm using it on the first 4 only. But the rest, I'm increasing. But not having only 5 margin calls, and within 5 margin calls, your drops are 0.5, 0.2, 0.3. I say, and I repeat, I'm not against any strategy, but putting this one, do you understand the reason why you're putting it there? Do you have money? Are you in those who want to earn much one day and the rest of the days they are in floating, they are not earning anything, they are shouting on the group? It's now 3 months, it's now 5 months, I'm not earning anything. Yes, at the beginning you received your $20, you were too happy. You received $15, you were extremely happy. Now it is now 5 months, you are not earning anything, and now you are crying. Hey, you are crying. What can we do? What can we do? Nothing. Nothing we can help you unless you add money and you open more margin calls. The same person gave you 0.3, 0.5 to use them as the drop. The same person, after dropping and we don't have more money to buy margin calls, the same person is now advising you, you know what? Add more money and we open more margin calls. What were you doing here? You wasted your money. Instead of opening more margin calls, you decided to use 0.3, 0.2, 0.3, and you have only 5 margin calls, and you had money around $500, but you used it all just in 5 margin calls. Can you imagine? You used the $500 just within 5 margin calls. Because they told you to use 0.3 here, 0.2, 0.5, and here you are buying time, you are timing 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. All the money is getting finished at the 6th call. You're using $500 just within 6 margin calls, and after using it all, you are stuck 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Your coin is not coming. The coin is keeps dropping. And when you go to your leader or the one who gave you this strategy, he will tell you, you know what? Can you get some money and we add more margin calls? Margin calls. Yet you used here 0.2, 0.3. Can you imagine? That is it. Use the strategy while you understand why you're using it. Leave 0 point something for those who are having money, but otherwise, for you, my dear friend, you have $200, you have 300, you have 500, you have 1,000, and you are also using 0 point something here. Yes, I told you, at first you will make money, but when we drop for you, because you used all your money here, sorry, you get the point. That is it. Understand? Those who don't want to understand, it is okay, but that is it. You will make money at first, but when we drop, you will not make anything. So, do you want to make $100 today and you are stuck for the 6 months? Let me see, how many of you who want to make $100 1 day, 2 days, and the rest of month you are stuck? How many of you? No one? Hassan, do you want to make $100 today and you are stuck for the 6 months? You are not earning anything. Ambrose, are you also a monk? You want to earn $100 today, 300, 400, but you are stuck for 6 months.
No coach.
Now, it is okay. It is up to you.
I just want to
If you
keep
want
adding.
to earn, I can even give you a strategy. You can earn 1,000 a day. But this following day, you will not earn. You will not earn. Because we used all the money at once. And on balance, we have 0. Now, what if market drops? Do we have money for buying margin calls? No, of course, no. We don't have. And they will start telling you, the logic is to add money. Eh? The logic is to add money. You go and add capital, then we open more margin calls. But remember, you wasted money here. You used a lot of money here. Are we getting the point? You wasted a lot of money here. 32. And the drop is 0 point. Are you getting my point here? You wasted a lot of money here. You wasted a lot of money here. You used all your money buying after drop of 0 point. Instead of having many margin calls, now you are buying only 5 times and your 500 is done. Can you imagine? Now, when you are stuck, the same person who gave you this strategy is telling you to add more money and you open more margin calls. I don't know when you start opening margin calls again whether you are using 0 point again. I don't know. How do you normally do it for you who are using 0.5? After adding capital, you also use 0.5 or you change? Can I hear from someone who is using 0.5? They drop. I know you have them. Do you normally change? Or you also use 0.2? Hey. I don't know. You are not replying. Isaac, what do you normally use? You normally change it? Or you keep using 0.5 after adding capital again? Isaac, I'm on you. Natamba, Isaac, I'm on you. Open your microphone
Isaac,
and say something here.
it's sleeping. Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Chizito.
Yeah, for me, I always start with 0.5 up the fourth margin calls.
After fourth margin call?
Then from the fifth, I may add from 1, then 6, 1.5, 1.5, 2, that way.
Then you have how many
Up
margin
like
calls in total? Like how many? How many margin calls?
now sometimes
10,
now
20, how many?
I have now 30 margin calls.
30 margin calls. Perfect. Are you seeing the reason why? Now I think you are picking. Someone is using 0.5 here. Shroud. Up to 4th, I think. Yes, up to 4th. But from 5th is increasing and is having certain margin calls. That is good. That is it. That is good. But do you know having this 0.5 and you only have 5 margin calls? Do you know having 0.5 and you only have 5 margin calls? And on the number of times here when you are buying with too much. You are putting $20 here, then 50, then 70, then 80, then 100, like that. But when we add the total drop you have, it can't reach even 5%. And after using all your money, they are telling you to add more money for margin calls. Yet your money, you wasted it here I told you, you can decide to use this strategy if you have money. If you have money. Starting with 0 point here up to 4th, then you start changing here. Me, I'm not against you. It is okay. It is very okay. You see now, you know what you want. Maybe you had started small. You had used maybe $20 as first buy, and you want to buy the first 4 as quick as possible, such that you benefit from margin calls. There you have a point, and I respect your point. But I'm talking about having only 5 margin calls, and your drop is 0.2, 0.3, and you are using $500 here in just 5 calls, and you don't have any money on the balance. Hey, I'm on you. But if you have balance of maybe 5,000, yet here you have invested 500, it is okay. Hey, keep using your strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you have question. Do you have question, guys, in the house? Where I don't understand? Where are you lost from, guys? My dear friend Muhammad, are you also using 2% drop of the first 5 margin calls? Muhammad is sleeping and is pretending that he's running. Muhammad, can you see? Those who are sleeping,
Coach.
They can't talk. What
Coach.
Distribution, take profit allocation. Okay, let us look at that first. Distributed. It is here. The distributed take profit allocation. It is always there when you have more than 4 margin calls. If you have 5, 56, 7, 8, and up to infinity, that's when you will see this word. But if you have only 4 margin calls, you will never see this word, distributed and take profit allocation. You will never see it. Therefore, when we open it, it is also starting at 5th position. That's why we normally say that from 5th up to infinity, those margin calls are independent. The robot can sell them independently. Now, therefore, from here, I normally leave it the way they are. That's me. I normally leave them the way they are. But if you have like 25 margin calls and above, you can change. You can change from 25. You can change. Maybe you put 2%, you put 2%, 2.5, 2%, 2.5. Because I believe by the time you are buying the 25th margin call, the market will have dropped enough. There it can reverse as quick as possible. And by reversing, you are taking profit of 2% at least. 2%. There, you can change. But if you have 15 margin calls like me, if you have 20 margin calls, leave it at 1.5. It is okay, 1.5. Rather 1.3. 1.3. Are we getting that? The one who asked this question, have you got your answer? Let me hear from you. Have you got your answer, please? The question was coming from Hassan in Subuga, and Isaac is saying, give it to me, coach. I give you what? I can see Musisi is saying that's true, sir. Thank you. Nabos, what is your contribution here, or what is your question?
Thank you, coach. What I wanted to ask is, since so you know that the robot sells the first 4 margin calls at once, what's your recommended percentage of capital that should be invested at least in the first 4 margin calls?
The first 4?
What is the percentage of your total capital that should at least be in the first four margin calls?
The percentage, at least let it be 5%.
5% of your total capital.
No, I'm meaning. Oh, sorry, me, I was meaning the drop of 5%.
No,
Okay.
no, the capital that is put in the first four margin calls.
We said 20%, mister.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
20% of your capital, you can invest it on the first four. Then let the other one, 80% be in the other margin calls. Okay, because the market can drop. We have seen market dropping. I know you all have margin, you all have floating loss. You have 20%, you have 20%. But remember, for you had only a drop of 10%, and now you are not earning. And like you have been in my group, I have been teaching you that the market can drop more than 10. And for you insisted to have 5% drop. And now you are not earning. And you are too quiet. And you feel like hating the business. But yet we told you what to do. But you insisted. And you had money. You wasted the money. You get the point. So the little you have, budget for it. Make sure you have enough margin calls. Make sure you have enough percentage drop. Otherwise, you will spend a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 without earning anything. Yet you had money, but you wasted it. Are we together? Yes, that is it. Any other question, my dear friends? Any other question? Hey, the rest, are you okay? Don't pretend to be okay. You should respond and you ask your question. Zainab, my dear friend, are you fine? Are you picking something here? Zainab, are you busy nursing people? Zainab is not replying. Yes, Moses. Moses, are you fine? Yes, my dear friend Richard. Thank you for following.
I'm fine, sir.
Have you picked something, or you insisted you want to keep using 0.3?
Of course, I have picked a lot, but I was requesting you to check on me the RVN coin.
RVN coin, eh?
Yes.
Okay. So the rest you don't have questions, so let us have that. RV watch, RV. Let me look for it. Let me get it. Is the screen on? I don't know. Is it sharing?
It's not sharing.
Sure.
I'm not seeing on mine. I don't know where others are receiving it.
The rest are
No,
seeing
it's
my
off.
screen.
It is not
It's
yet.
off.
It's off.
Oh, it is off. Are you sure? You people. My screen was on. Others are seeing, others are not seeing. Why? What about now? Are you not seeing the screen again? But me, I'm seeing the screen. What about the rest? Are you seeing the screen?
The screen is there.
Okay. So the coin is called RV. Let me get it here. Moses, you said it is RV what?
RVN.
Okay. USDT. RVN. Okay, it is here. Let me check it here. Then we see where it is going. Okay. I think I had shared this. Not so Moses.
Yes.
My battery is getting off, but let us summarize. So I had shared this coin to take 20%. I think, and it is still there. So we can see it is still on trend line. So consider this. It is still there, Moses. Don't worry.
Okay.
And when we come back, we have to grab this high. Though it may take time, and remember, like I told you, if you want like those 10%, 50%, they can take time, but they have to make it. They
Yes.
have to make it. So don't worry. So when we check on our FIBO, we can look at this. It is at 0 point. It is at 0 point, and we expect it to push up to 50. If it is coming from 0, it will push up to 38, then 50. The Fibonacci line. Okay. Yes, that's what we can guarantee you that from here 0, it will touch 30, 23, 38, then 50 line. Okay, that is it.
Yes.
Before hitting the 20%, I think we will be able to first hit our 10%, 5%, 7% around there. Okay, that is it. Until tomorrow, I think, guys. Till tomorrow.
Thanks
Yes,
for the
the same
God.
time. Okay, the same time tomorrow. Let's meet. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.